Okay, welcome. Today we're in Tin Hao.
Yes, we are. Good morning, Vincent.
Good morning.
Hey.
The man with the sunglasses is Andrew Wong.
That's right.
You may not recognize him because not only of his sunglasses, but because of his mustache. Okay, zoom into his mustache. Right here.
You guys want a close-up of this baby right here?
Yeah.
That's right. Camera 4, get right in there.
Movember. All right.
There you go. That's a month. I'm trying to extend it a little bit. I'm growing up
Okay.
a little bit extra. So this is 2 weeks. This is just a few days.
But we have Movember as the keyword
Okay.
already.
All right. Yeah. So we gotta get on to something.
So
else.
we start the week with which word today?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you some options. I'll tell you what's going on in politics,
All right.
and we'll let you know. How's that
Sure.
sound? Okay. John Song off to London and Paris. Just going to tell people how great Hong Kong is. Not really much else in the agenda. I guess it's got to be done. Number 2, stamp duty. Back on stamp duty again. I know, but here's the thing. Kenneth Leung.
You got this stamp duty obsession.
I know,
man.
but it just keeps coming up in Let's Go. But Kenneth Leung and some of the legislators got a new angle on it. They realize that one of the things written into it is if you buy a property and you're under 18 years old, because of all those budding properties, real estate tycoons out there, you can get a third party to buy it on your behalf, and they don't pay the tax. So there's a workaround. So anybody out there listening, if you're looking for a workaround, put it in your kid's name, and you might be able to avoid the stamp duty. And of course, now everyone's saying, be on the lookout for that to become an issue.
So you mean children under, or young person under 18
Buys a property,
buys a property,
but legally they can't put it in their
They
own
can't,
name.
yeah.
They can designate it in somebody else as a third party,
okay.
who then avoids the stamp duty.
All right. So you mean the property agents can now recruit young person?
Maybe, yeah, to stand in, but then technically
that.
they own it, But if you get some 16-year-old, a couple of years later you forget, and the 16-year-old turns 18, and they're like, mine,
Oh my God.
turn around and sell it, you better keep a close eye on that situation.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So you just put a new definition on internship.
Yeah. Property and real estate internship, yeah. So everybody get down to your local high school if you want to avoid the stamp duty. Now, obviously,
So basically, all the property agents can become the
third parties?
third parties, where
Yeah.
they can use the children to buy properties.
Yeah, I would strongly suggest you talk to your lawyers before you get that set up. But that's kind of how the law is written right now. Legislators are going to raise that today. Kenneth Leung raised it in the last meeting, and so it's going to be an issue. So keep an eye out
Okay.
for that one. People using kids as
All right.
to kind of get their properties.
It just sounds strange. I mean, people just use kids for really bad, illegal stuff in the past.
Yeah, sure.
Like drugs or,
drug mules
or
or lookouts and
pornography.
things like that. Yeah, because they're too young to prosecute.
And now you are using kids to buy properties. I mean,
Well,
what kind of city
if
are
you're-
we living in
I
right
tend
now?
to take a Swiss view of these things. You know what I mean? Like, tax avoidance. I'm quite okay with that.
Okay.
My wife thinks we need a property.
Okay,
Our
okay.
daughter
Back,
Victoria might
back
be
to normal. Back to normal.
So,
All right.
Yeah, so that's a good one. That's a good one to watch out for.
Yep.
The only other thing I have is that today the Health Services panel is going to be looking at the definition of pharmaceutical. And for people that are interested in pharmaceuticals and drugs, the thing is they're going to change the definition to bring it more in line with the European
Yep.
EU definition of pharmaceutical. And I called up the head of the HKAPI here, Association of Pharmaceutical Industry, a lovely woman, Sabrina Chan. And I said, Sabrina, why European? Why not American? Why not somebody else? And she said it's because with the WHO, they tend to follow the European version of it. They said the Americans are on their own planet. They do their own thing. Nobody follows that. It's just kind of America only. So if you want to know where we're going with drugs in Hong Kong, keep an eye on what the Europeans are up to, because that's the model we're following.
So you're talking about legal drugs right now.
Yeah.
Not the illegal ones.
Not illegal drugs. Yeah. The
All right.
pharmaceuticals and poisons.
Okay, pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, so those are the 3 things today that we got for you. So we got John Song's off to London and Paris. We've got stamp duty, using your kids as a workaround, and health services pharmaceutical definition.
All right, I'll pick avoidance.
Avoidance, as in tax avoidance.
Yes.
All right, sounds good.
All
That's
right.
a word. Thanks, Vincent.
Cheers.
All right.